I'm Blake.
I'm Ethan, and you're watching
Death and Delirium. So, we're back. Another week.
We're back.
We are here. Yeah, let me pop that 30-minute timer for you, actually. Big boy.
So this one's going to be a little bit, like, shorter, just like the last one we posted.
Yep, yeah.
Just because we're trying out that new thing. But,
yeah, because the first 2 episodes we had were, like, an hour each. And I just feel like, that's a little bit of a watch. Yeah. But, me personally, I can sit down and watch 4 hours of our podcast.
Easily.
But,
or anyone's podcast.
Yeah, but some people, their attention span, like I have ADHD, so it is a little hard for me to watch the video sometimes. Yeah. But how was your week, man? How was your week?
It was pretty boring.
Really?
Honestly.
Just another one of them boring weeks, huh?
I mean, we're busy at the shop, so I mean, that helps things. We had a master class.
What is that?
It's like where a bunch of like Sinorama owners come to my work to like see how we run our shop.
Okay. Just kind of
like
observe.
One of the leading, like, so they come down, they ask us like kind of how we do our operation, like how we work every day, and it was pretty cool. I mean, it like gave me a sense of like importance.
Yeah,
like I was like
yo, the big dogs are here.
Yeah, I was like, and they're wanting to know
how we do stuff.
So
yeah,
that was cool. They were all super nice, so it went well. But other than that, yeah, we had a couple installs.
No big ones.
Installed like all of this South Dearborn night stuff in the cafeteria. So that was fun. Cool. I got to talk to some of my old teachers.
Yeah, that's always a blast.
Dude, it's so fun. I want to go back in and say hi to Miss Hartle.
I don't know. I never had Miss Hartle.
What?
Nope.
Dude, she's such a sweetheart.
Nope. I went to 2 different high schools growing up.
True.
So I was only at his high school for my junior and senior year. So yeah, I don't know all the teachers. I'm Mr. Sims though. That's my dog right there.
Oh, dude, such a good guy.
He left when we left. He couldn't. He had to leave with us. Yeah, had to leave with us.
That's awesome.
Him and his pies, man. Him and his Frisch's pies.
I got a story about Mr. Sims. One time, you know how he taught film.
Yeah.
He taught like film literature.
Yep.
So we watched all these movies with him. It was like about Egyptian stuff, like history and stuff like that. He asked us, like, he went up to us and said, if you guys all get good grades on your next film thing, test, whatever it was, I'll let you pick the next movie in a vote.
Heck yeah.
So we were like, dude, Endgame had just dropped.
Oh
man.
Perfect timing.
So I was like, all right, we got to do Endgame. No. It was like me, Micah, Tyler, Ray.
So you had everybody
on
it,
everybody was down. So we literally all voted Endgame. Mr. Sims was like, oh, I guess. Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
So
little did he know, dude.
It's like 5 hours long.
Yeah, and he's about to see like freaking lasers, all kinds of crazy stuff.
But he ended up liking it, and the class obviously loved it.
Yeah.
So, but I love Mr. Sims. Like, just for that.
Yeah, like what other teacher?
Let us enjoy our senior year.
Exactly. But we still learned in his class too. It's not like we were jacking off either. I mean, we were still getting stuff done, but he appreciated the hard work we would put in.
Yeah.
And he would reward us for that. Like, and that's how that should go in life in general, really.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. But I do want to put this out there. If you guys see me messing with my mouth a lot during this episode, I just got a tooth pulled. So I'll be kind of like,
he's in pain.
Yeah, I'll be moving my tongue around, all kinds of crazy stuff, man. It's still recovering. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Like, so where the tooth was actually pulled, no pain, and it's almost completely closed, healed up. I got my tooth pulled on Monday.
Yeah. So
it's Friday now, a week. Too? Oh yeah, they put stitches in there. Actually, that's funny you asked that. The second stitch, the first one I guess I swallowed when I was sleeping, or it like dissolved. But the second one actually fell out this morning after I brushed my teeth. Yeah, like I had it on my finger. It was weird.
No shot.
But what's killing me is when they were in there, I don't know if they scraped my cheek a bunch or whatever, but there's like 3 canker sores like stacked one on top of the other inside my mouth. And like, I don't know if you guys have ever had canker sores. I don't know what other names there are for that, but like they suck. It is like the worst pain. I don't know. I'd rather have like a scab or like a big scrape mark than anything in my mouth.
Almost spraying something.
Yes, like if you mess with my mouth or my eyes, I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm cooked, dude. Like I'm down.
I just get these little finger cuts at work,
and like those are annoying though, low key. It's like
I would rather have a huge gash in my arm
than just like something that every time you touch it, you feel it. Like it annoys you. Like the big cuts, it's like, I know it's there. Yeah. If I bump it, it's gonna hurt. But the little ones you forget about, and then you go to grab some, and it's like, oh.
You never really realize how much you use like your ring finger or something like that
Until you hurt it.
Until you get like a paper cut right on like the tip, and then it's like, oh well, I have 4 fingers.
I've now lost one.
Literally. Well, yeah, dude, the teachers at South Dearborn, a lot of them were pretty cool.
Awesome, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Miss Ballard,
Miss Worley.
great teacher. You can't forget about what was the math teacher's name? Mr. Monning.
Oh,
Mr. Monning.
Hello, class.
Today's joke.
Yeah.
You bring the daily joke.
That's funny.
That guy did not care. He was hilarious. He was awesome.
He was a good. Him and Mr. Cohorse. Did you ever have him?
Yeah.
Dude, he was so funny. He had a chaw in every morning, and I was like,
Didn't care.
what's going on?
That was the morning.
Am I gonna chaw off that?
Oh, but something I wanted to bring up last week in the last week's episode, I talked about going up to Lil 5.
Yep.
I kind of want to do a little recap on that. So we ended up getting up there in Bloomington at like 11:30, I think 12 that night, Friday night.
Mm-hmm. Pretty late.
Very late, but it's not late for up there.
Oh,
They're just now getting started.
Okay.
So we get up there, yeah, we hop right into it, start partying, having fun, blah, blah, blah. Go to bed that night. Next day rolls around, Saturday. We all decide we're going to do borgs.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if you know what a borg is or what that stands for, but it stands for blackout rage gallon.
Okay.
And it's a gallon of water. Yep, it's a gallon of water. It's 2/3 water and 1/3 of vodka, and then whatever like mixing you want in it.
Okay.
And yeah, it's called a borg, blackout rage gallon.
That's
it's
awesome.
crazy. So, for you viewers and listeners out there, I want you guys' opinion on who do you think had the best borg. And I want your opinion too. I want you to tell me who you think.
Let me hear.
So we had 7 borgs.
Okay.
So, first contender, Borgen Wallen.
Oh.
What? Hang on. Before I continue, I should tell you this. The name of your borg has to have the word borg incorporated in the name of it, and it kind of has to be like funny.
Okay.
So, Borgen Wallen.
That was funny.
A Borgie with the hoodie.
Oh.
Yeah. F it, we Borg. Yeah.
Dang.
Soldier Borg.
That was pretty good.
The Ratlin Borg, which I don't know. Have you ever heard
Ratlin Borg?
Yes.
Dang.
And on the top of the cap it said "Oh ho, oh ho," the Ratlin Borg.
Dang,
Yeah, that
dude,
one's
that's
pretty
such a
good.
fun little game.
And then this was the sleeper, Vape Lord Borg. Yeah, that one's a heater.
Lord.
Yeah, that one's a heater.
That's for the older
The
people to
OGs,
get.
yeah. But like, we tried to find the dude that had that Borg. We tried to get him a robe, yeah, like a hat with the
No way.
glasses, but we couldn't find one.
That's funny.
But yeah, who do you
Dude.
think? What's your favorite?
I really like Borgen Wallen just because it runs off the tongue.
Borgen Wallen, yeah. Yeah,
but
that one's pretty good.
I think the funniest is Borgie with a hoodie.
A Borgie
Dude,
with the hoodie is
that's
hilarious.
so funny.
Oh, I forgot to mention Jawan Borgman. That is an IU player.
Oh, okay.
So it kind of IU Bloomington kind of went
yeah,
together.
that makes sense.
Jawan Borgman. But one of our friends that actually went up there with us, he just shaved his head. So he's like bald.
Oh.
Yeah. You know, he looks kind of goofy. I'm not going to lie. I like it.
I wish I could pull that off.
Me personally, I like the cut on him, bro. I think he pulls it off. I like it. But, you know, everybody else just like, he just gets clowned on for it.
Yeah.
Anytime you get a buzz cut, dude, you're going to get clowned on.
It's just easy to clown on someone
Yes.
that's got that.
And his was the Ratlin Borg. So I told him that he should, right as we were walking out the door to leave, I told him, man, you know what you should have named your Borg? He's like, what? I said, you should have named yours a Borg in striped pajamas. Because he looks like Schmiel, dude. It was so, I was like, that you would have won.
Yeah, that's good.
You would have had it, dude. Because as soon as they saw
bad,
you,
but it's good.
yeah, like as soon as they saw you and then read your thing, they would have been geeking.
Yeah, man. That's awesome.
The Borg in striped pajamas.
If I would have been like, hey, what's yours? What's yours name?
He just turns it around.
I'd be like, never mind. Like,
Take a drink.
Sorry, bro. You should just finish that. I want to go back home.
Should you be here?
Yeah, man. How are you not in trouble? That's
But
great.
it was hilarious, dude, because before I said that, my other buddy looked at him and he was like, dude, I've been trying to put my thumb on it this whole weekend on who you look like. And he's like, it just hit me. You look like Schmiel from A Boy with Striped Pajamas. And then I was like, that's what you should have named your board.
Yeah, that's
It was funny. It was funny. It
That's
was
smart.
comedic timing for sure.
comedic, you know?
Not one.
Just
We make up new words sometimes.
That's fine. You're listening to D&D.
Delirious.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And death.
We need some people to give up on these stickers.
I know, yeah. We need to start passing these out, man. You guys.
If you want one, leave a comment, and we'll literally take it to your house.
Drop it off to you with
Just
a
like
handshake
that.
too, firm handshake.
If a hug, if you want a hug.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really down bad.
I mean.
Or if you just need a hug, you don't even need to be down bad to need a hug.
Dude, this world's messed up right now. People need some help. Dude, have you been seeing the lion's mane mushroom crap on TikTok?
I have been
What's it
seeing
about?
that. I don't know, man, because there's like so many different routes on mushrooms.
Yeah, it's already kind of
Psychedelic mushrooms, then there's just like mushrooms you put on your burger.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many different categories of mushrooms, so I don't really know. The lion's mane, but I'm pretty sure it helps with like focus. It's supposed to help with your brain chemistry somehow.
So it's an actual mushroom.
It's not a psychedelic.
I'm gonna butcher this. Yamabushitaki.
That was actually pretty close, I feel like. I can't see the word, but I feel like that was spot on.
You wanna look at it? Yamabushitaki.
Yamabushitaki. Yeah, that's spot on.
I don't know.
If
It's
we are
super
butchering
long.
that, sorry.
Someone let us know.
Yeah.
But it's just a normal mushroom.
What's it do for you?
It says what
What's it do
chemicals
for
are in
you?
lion's mane. Studies have found that lion's mane mushrooms contain 2 special compounds that stimulate growth of brain cells.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Aren't we already making brain cells?
I don't know anymore.
Look up. Yeah, for real. How many brain cells does your brain make a day, we'll say?
How many? Okay. Brain cells
That's a good question.
in a day?
Yeah. And a 24-hour cycle.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 24 hours. Sorry, that's a long sentence. Researchers estimate that the hippocampus,
Yep.
there you go, which is responsible for memory, learning, and emotion, creates around 1,000 new neurons every day.
That's just for the hippocampus, too. I mean, there's multiple parts of the brain.
Medulla oblongata. That's funny. That's what your sweatshirt reminds me of.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's a good movie. Anything Adam Sandler.
Oh,
Dude.
he's on top of it. Dude.
Banger.
I like Adam Sandler.
Did
Like,
you- Sorry, good.
do you know like the deal he made with his like he literally
Happy
every
Madison?
movie he makes, he puts one of his best friends in the movie, so they always are making money. So none of his
that's
friends
cool.
like have like Grown Ups.
Mhm.
All the dudes that are in that movie are like all of his really close friends.
Yeah.
Like Kevin.
Which is Kevin James.
Kevin
Which
James.
Is probably why that was probably one of the most fun movies to
Ever.
make.
I watch it all the time.
Yeah.
Grown Ups 1 and 2. They're both amazing.
David Spade.
Oh, David Spade is great. Yeah, David Spade, all of them. They're all like his
Rock.
close friends that like anytime he makes a movie, he tries to incorporate at least one of them in it.
That's the summertime. When he
Summertime.
comes out of water. That's my favorite scene of that movie.
Oh,
I think that's the second one, right?
yeah, yeah.
When he gets rolled in the David Spade gets rolled in the tire. Or is that
I always wanted
Shaq
to try
just like,
that. I wanted to try that after I saw
Oh
it for
my-
the longest time.
Well, yeah, as a kid, you're like, dude,
I could do that.
gotta do that.
Yeah, but also as a kid, you're like a rubber band, dude. You
Yeah.
could literally get thrown off the wall and be fine.
Yeah,
Like,
you're like, oh.
speaking of like kids being incredibly indestructible, dude, that just brought a memory to my mind. My little brother Baxter, when he was younger, we took him to the playground.
Yeah.
This was so funny, dude. I'll never forget this. So, the merry-go-round, or it's not the merry-go-round, but it's like a merry-go-round, but it's the one with just all the bars on it that you have to like hold on
Okay.
to and stand on. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I think so.
But it's not a merry-go-round. You still spin it.
But there's no like horses on it.
Yeah, it's just like the metal bars that you can
so like
stand
the
on.
ones you see in like movies. And
Yeah, I think it's called like a rainbow wheel or some weird.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. But anyways, he was on it and he was like, Bub, spin me around real fast on this thing. I was like, all right, dude, hold on.
Yeah.
So I grab onto it and I start running with it. All of a sudden, I'm like, as I'm running, I look back and I see him start to levitate because I'm making it go so fast. He starts levitating off of it. And I'm like, oh no. All of a sudden, he lets go. Dude gets slung off of it. Yeah, goes like 5 to 10 feet in the air, lands on the ground, instantly gets back up and goes, put me back on it again. I was like, dude, you might have a stage 4
Let me try
concussion. Like, we might need to sit you down and make sure you're all right.
You remember when we used to be in elementary school?
Dude.
The tire swing?
Oh, God.
Dude, 6th graders would make my little 3rd grade ass, like, die. I would
Die.
literally want to go home after. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sick. Like, and then I remember getting in, like, middle school, and taking the little kids and being like,
see ya.
like,
Yeah.
alright, there
I
goes
feel like,
him.
I don't know, a big thing at my middle school was we played football because like we had that huge grass patch area right there by 50.
That's
So we would
perfect.
always play, well, we tried to play tackle, but then the teachers would always come out and say something, so we'd have to end up playing touch. But Dakota Roth, we were playing one day, and I forget who ran into him, but I think he went up to catch a ball or went up to like slap it out of the way, and some kid that like the kid hit him and like his teeth straight went into Dakota's skull. Yeah, he had to go get stitches. It was like a whole thing. Yeah, we didn't get to play football after that.
That's rough.
But while we did play football, it was fun because the basketball rims there were like triple rimmed. So no matter how good you were, dude, it was not going in. You could have been Steph Curry on that court and still would have missed. Like it was hilarious.
That's funny. Yeah, dude, we were like big on dodgeball and baseball.
Really?
Like
we had the
in
baseball
elementary
field, but we didn't play on it really. We just did
Yeah.
the football. We did kickball. Kickball was huge.
Kickball is big.
Because everybody could play kickball. You know, like
For sure. There was always just someone who got picked last.
good times. Oh, someone's always gonna have to get picked last though.
Even if you're the GOAT,
Hey, Michael Jordan could be picked last
it
sometime.
happens.
Dude, I don't know why this commercial just popped up in my head, but like whenever you're scrolling on Snapchat, do you ever get the ad for I forget what insurance company it is, but like it's like them playing street ball and Charles Barkley's in it, and it's a little girl and she's like, "I'll pick you," talking about Charles Barkley, and he's like, "Yes,"
Yeah.
and the other little kid's like,
Yeah, he's just like.
So I think that is it Allstate maybe or State Farm, one of those insurance
Yeah,
companies.
probably
Like,
they always do NBA players and stuff like that.
oh yeah, Shaq Diesel
Chris
be
Paul,
the
he was in a
goat
bunch
of
of
commercials, dude.
Oh yeah.
Chris
Dude,
Paul was in a bunch of them too. Yeah.
Shaq was in the General.
Yeah, he
commercial.
was the general
I
there
was
for
like, what's going on?
yeah.
I don't even watch that kind of TV anymore. Really.
Yeah, I'm just
It's
like YouTube
ads. Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, Spotify ads.
Almost done.
Not paying for it.
I remember in the first throwing it back to the first episode. If all of you guys watched it, I mentioned Warrior to you.
Yeah.
About to start wrapping that show
Dude,
up.
I need to watch it. I still haven't started it.
Dude,
I know. I'm sorry.
heater.
I need to.
Like I'll come over and watch it with you, dude. Like I would just want to see your reaction as you're watching the show. Like
we can arrange that.
it's
Especially if you're gonna start a new work schedule.
so good.
Soon.
I am.
That'd be sweet.
Monday to Friday, 7 to 5.
Let's go.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. That
Expect content to improve after that.
Yes.
Because we're gonna be hanging out a lot.
a lot
probably.
more, yes. And like, hey, next episode 5. You know what that means?
You know what that means?
Big guest
Time.
Guest
Come
time.
on.
Yeah, let's
We're not gonna tell you guys who it is.
Yeah, we can't.
We
spoil
might
it, but-
drop hints on the Instagram or something like
Yeah,
that.
like a little
Maybe the
hints,
picture
little
of
spoilers,
the
like
top
a
of his or her
forehead.
head.
yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, his or head.
Guess
his
who it
or her
is.
head. Yeah. If you
But
can
yeah.
guess, you get a sneak peek.
Yeah. You guys should definitely comment or DM us like questions to ask our next guest.
Yeah, questions
I think
asked the
that'd be
guests. Questions that you want to ask us in general that you would want us to answer.
For sure. That's a good one.
We love feedback, man. Feedback is probably like the most important thing I feel like when it comes to the podcast.
We're not getting much of it right now.
No.
You guys need to speak up.
We're getting
We
the
wanna hear
views.
your
We're getting
opinions.
you guys are watching, but we want you guys to interact with us, man.
Yeah.
That's why I think like that was one of the reasons we started the whole podcast. Is like we want to
Yeah.
hear everybody's opinions on the topics we're talking
And
about.
get everybody talking to each other
About
the
these
problems.
topics.
Like,
Yes.
it's a universal thing. We just want you guys to actually start talking about some of the stuff we talk about, even if it's just dumb. Like, what's your favorite cereal? Like,
Mine is, I don't know. That's a big question. I'm not a big cereal guy anymore because like,
Cinnamon
oof, I could eat that out of the box with no
Crunch.
milk.
Dude, seriously. Or I don't know. That's probably second.
What's your favorite?
Crave.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Every morning that I would like stay the night at Alex Roman's house,
Yes.
I would wake
He's a
up
big crave guy.
and Rachel would be like,
Here you go.
"Here you go." And dude, they always kept it in these like, they didn't keep it in the cereal box because they're way too bougie for that. They would put it in this like clear container with like a nice little lid.
I know
where you would
exactly
just-
what you're talking about.
And dude, it was the perfect. I wanted to eat 7 bowls of cereal every time I went there.
Yes, yes.
Or cheesy eggs.
Oh, yeah. I can't really do the cereal anymore. The milk gets to my stomach. Like
Oh, yeah?
midday. Oh,
Are you lactose intolerant?
No, I don't think so.
Might just be coming with age. or
It
something, right?
could be because I mean, dude, when I was a kid, I would drink like a gallon every 2 days.
Oh, okay.
of milk. Like
That's
I
a
would
lot of
crush
milk.
milk. I would crush milk. I loved it.
See, I never.
So maybe
liked
it's like
milk.
maybe now since I drank it so much when I was a kid, my body's
Yeah.
like.
See, I can't drink milk straight at all.
Oh no, it
Never
has to
have.
be with cereal.
Never have.
Oh
yeah.
dude, I used to be able
Or chocolate milk.
a
I can
cold
drink
glass
chocolate
of milk, dude. Oh,
Dude,
in
see,
the
I always
morning
wanted to be like a part
or
of that.
midnight. Oh, wake up, go open the fridge, get a nice glass of milk. Maybe get a couple Oreos to dunk in there.
See, I can dunk Oreos in milk.
Really?
But I don't know. It's just like I think of the other.
The
the whole
process of this is
time.
just.
All I think of is. I
Oh.
always do that. Someone's gonna make an edit like.
We're gonna get edited into a TikTok clip.
That's funny.
Worst clip of the day.
Bye. Look at Jinxie.
Yeah,
What's
hey,
that?
whoop. Worst clip of the day. Battering.
That's funny.
That dude's taking over the world too. Him and Sketch, man.
That reminds me of so Tyler and CJ were hanging out the other day, and I guess Tyler went like that, and so it brought up the memory to CJ, and then gave it back to me. That when we were little, you know how you'd play Army?
Yeah.
I would always hit him with the.
Oh, like a suppressor?
Like I would just.
Yeah.
Like that, and CJ could never do it.
He could never do that noise?
Dude, that's what he told Tyler the other day, and he was just like, dude, I could never do the freaking.
Like roll your R's,
And
yeah.
so he said, so I just always do the knife guy. I was like,
that's the
so
knife
good.
guy. Dude's gotta be silent.
Bro's just a knife guy.
Hey.
You know, I would always be like, yeah, you can be the ninja. Like,
Yeah. At least he wanted. He still got
Make it
incorporated.
While
you're
yeah,
just.
dude,
you're
that
dead.
works. That works. Yeah.
What noise does your
But-
gun make? Honk, honk, honk. I saw a TikTok of that the other day,
That's
dude.
so
That had me in
old, bro.
tears, dude.
Those TikToks, like, when TikTok first started, dude, pause it on the drink. When
Yeah.
TikTok first started, dude, it was so funny. Now it's like weird. And
We were just talking
It's
about
so
that. Like
weird.
I almost watch YouTube Shorts more now
Or
than I do
Instagram Reels.
TikTok. Yeah, or Instagram Reels. Yeah, like I don't know. TikTok's just so. I don't know. I don't really know how to
It's-
put it into words.
it just always feels like they're trying so hard to give you what
For
you want.
sure, your page,
Yeah.
like what
Yeah,
you're
it's just
seeing. Yeah, it's
dude,
like
chill out.
maybe I want to see some random shit sometimes. Like,
That's
I don't know.
all I want to see. I don't care if it's
Like if you like one video about a sports topic, that's your entire For You page.
for like the next 3 days.
Yeah, until you find another random video that you can like and get away from it.
Yeah, dude, that's how it works. That's the algorithm. I swear.
Speaking of TikTok, did you see where the U.S. government passed the law to ban TikTok? They have 25 days to find a new, I don't know what that word, CEO, I guess, or of that app, or that's getting banned in all app stores in the United States.
Someone should buy it.
So, bye to a lot of jobs. That's so tough, dude.
Yeah, that
Like
is
you got to
tough.
think, like.
It's like all the same people that were on Vine went to TikTok and now they're getting kicked out.
But then like Charlie D'Amelio, she made her entire career off TikTok, bro.
She's good.
You think she's good? Yeah, I mean she has clothing and makeup and stuff now, but like,
It's different for her, but like people that were growing their business off TikTok, that's the people I kind of.
I honestly think like that's like another reason they want to get rid of TikTok is because it's such an easy way for business people to promote their businesses. Like the government doesn't like small business owners. They want that big company
Yep.
that they can control and they can make the moves within.
Monopoly.
Yes, to where like the mom and pop store down the street, the government is not in their door telling them what to do here and there. Like yeah, they got to follow the health rules and all that, but
And
everyone has to do that.
taxes
To where like CVS, like
Walmart.
all those big companies like that, man, they're just getting ran at the fingertips of.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to say the government, but the higher elites,
Yeah.
the people up there that are pulling the strings.
Which is like
Crazy to think about, man. Like
It is.
Why?
Because they're just getting away with it, like easily.
like right in front of our eyes, man, and like I don't know what it's gonna take before the American people realize that. Like, and one thing that really blew my mind the other day that I heard was like, I don't know about you, but when I was a kid, like when I was in school, they made it sound like America was the only place in the entire world that had freedom. That was like freedom was allowed
Well,
there.
yeah, that's just how they taught it to us.
But like
yeah.
when you actually get older, you learn like there's other countries around the entire world that have freedom, that you can get in your car and drive wherever you want. It's not like like they almost made it sound like everywhere else except for America was jail. Like you can't do what you want there.
Bro, you already know what that reminded me of.
What?
You don't clean your laundry, so your laundry dirty. You go to jail. you know what I'm talking about, bro? It's like, oh, you have too many tax files on your report card or something like this. Jail, instant jail.
Go to jail.
You go to jail.
Have you ever seen the that voice you did, bro? Brought up this video I saw the other day of Ashton Kutcher. It was a movie he's in, and they pull up to the drive-through, and they're at a Chinese restaurant, and he's like, "Can I get 2 medium drinks and a crab ragoon?" She goes, "And then?" And he's like, and a thing of soup and maybe some like wontons." And she goes, "And then?" Dude, and he just keeps going. Like, I don't want anything else. And then what? I don't want anything. Like, dude, that's. I need to watch that movie. I feel like that would be really cool. Dude. That movie would be comedy.
I love that stuff. Like that. There's a thing trending on TikTok right now that's like drive-through people pranking McDonald's.
Can I get 2 fries and a burger to go? And he's like,
can I get 2 guys,
French guys,
and a homeless and a homeless schmo? Like he's like, oh,
dude, the original one kills me, bro. He's like, yo, bro, what do you want? He's like, oh man, can I get a cheeseburger, please? Can I get a please burger cheese?
Yeah.
Oh. And then the next clip is him just throwing the burger across the parking lot.
Yeah, it's like a shed.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah,
Poor burger.
That's great.
Can I get a burger cheese, please? I want to do that, honestly, dude. I feel like that would be comedy. We used to go through the drive-thrus all the time when I was in high school and mess with people, because like during high school was when Danny Duncan was huge, and he would be like, Can I get one of those things that's like a chicken patty in between 2 pieces of bun with lettuce and mayo? A McChicken? No, not that. It's not that. Or he'll go to Burger King and be like, "Can I get a Big Mac?" "Sir, we don't have Big Macs here." "Are you sure?"
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got one here.
She's like, "No, we have a Whopper." "No."
The Travie stuff, you just pull up and go.
Oh my God, I felt so bad. I felt so bad for the McDonald's workers during that time.
Me too, dude. I think everyone did, because that was when they were making like $8 an hour or something like that.
Yeah, and literally all you're hearing
$20 an hour, so I'm like,
all you're hearing every drive-through pull up is just Travis Scott. I'm the highest in the room.
Like I think
Astro.
Like, dude, what's up with them? They choose the most random people for that.
I know.
I kind of made sense of Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Was it Cardi B and Offset?
Yes, they had one. Which Cardi B did bring in the. I think she's the one that brought the sweet and sour sauce, right?
Sweet and sour's been in McDonald's.
It's always been there.
Ages.
She just like popularized it.
Yeah,
because she had it with her meal. Like that was a part of the Cardi Offset.
Dude, now you got me tripping, because I feel like I've always had that. Maybe
I don't know, bro. I feel like it was just brought around when because they brought that new sauce to McDonald's too, where like they flipped the M upside down and it's a W now. It's like hot, like it's like a spice hot sauce kind of.
Sweet and sour.
What do you think about Ice Spice's collaboration with Dunkin' Donuts?
Dude, okay. I would talk crap about it, but I love Ice Spice.
Do you really?
Dude, I love her.
I mean, I like a few of her songs, but
I'm
like,
not like, oh my God, Ice Spice.
Yeah, but like her as a person, like I don't know, I would never let my daughter watch her.
No, like as a person, definitely not someone you want to
bending over like in the coochie beds.
Yeah, but like her songs are kind of catchy. She's not like ever trying to really start beef with people.
No, I feel like she's just there to make music.
So I'm
like, damn,
it says
move.
Yeah, bad. That like. Sorry, I'll quit it. McDonald's introduced sweet and sour sauce in 1983, along with the McNugget.
1983.
Yeah, bro. So we weren't even thought of yet.
No.
It says, and 3 other signature sauces, honey barbecue and hot mustard, in 2023.
Hot mustard's gas.
I haven't had that, but I'm not a big fan of mustard, but
the hot mustard slaps,
honey
dude.
Mustard.
And then you'll like hot mustard.
I'll definitely try that.
Regular mustard, I don't really mess with either. I don't really mess with that either, to be honest. But, got any big plans coming up this week? The weather's supposed to be nice. It's looking like it's going to be in the 80s.
Dude. That's all I'm looking forward to is the weather. We want to take a trip, which I've talked about before, but we still don't really have something
Who's we?
decided. Kay and I.
Okay.
But
Just like a you and her type thing.
I might go golfing next weekend. We were talking about that.
I might go golf tonight a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. You doing anything?
I'll hang
Either
Kay, but
either Top Golf or my buddy was telling me about this place in Harrison where they have like the simulation
Kay
golf.
was talking about.
Yeah, the simulation golf.
Yeah.
I might go.
I play golf on my Oculus all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
How is that? Is it pretty like accurate?
The
Like feels
PGA
pretty
game?
real? Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
Like it tracks your hands pretty accurately.
You only have to use one, but you can just put your other hand on top.
Like it's actual.
And swing it, and you can go to Top Golf in that game.
Really?
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I would definitely give it a try.
Well, yeah, because we play the PGA game on our PlayStations, on the PS5s, and you can go to Top Golf on that too.
Yeah.
I love that game.
Definitely download that.
I have the Oculus too. I might need to look into that. I need to start using that
If you
thing
don't have
more.
a VR, dude, get one.
You have to
They're
experience.
so fun.
It'll
Like,
change your life, man.
it's
Honestly,
so fun.
like
You'll
it's-
never be bored again.
never. And like, dude, it's so like the weirdest thing for me with the VR is like when you've been in it for like probably 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You've been in the VR cooking, and then all of a sudden you take it off, and you're like, no way, this is like the world I live in day to day. But if I put this little device on, it takes me into a completely different world. Like that is just such a mind boggler for me.
It is.
And like I tried to put my mom onto it and like let her use it, but like she couldn't do it. It was like
they can't
too
really
real.
comprehend it.
It was too real for her. She was like, she did the roller coaster one.
Dude, my mom did Beat Saber, right? And she played Don't You Wish Your
Girlfriend was hot like me. How'd she do on it?
Dude, she like killed it. Which most of the time just because she was dancing. Which was hilarious. And then me and my dad had the screen connected on the TV.
Yeah.
So we could see what she was
What
doing.
she was doing, that's
she
even
was
better.
doing good. I think she got like an A or something like that. But Beat Saber's so fun.
Oh, that game's fun. I bet you know what? Actually, when I get home tonight, if you want to hop on the Oculus, I downloaded a monkey tag, or I think that's what it's called.
we
Like
can
where
play
you're the
that together,
monkey and you
can't we?
got to swing on the tree and play tag. Yes, we can play it
We can
together.
also do MetaQuest together,
Which is what?
where it's like Facebook's kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a huge world where you can go to like gas stations, burger joints,
And like
stuff
we could just
that,
hang out with
and
each
then
other.
You can just go there and chill.
That'd be
Like,
cool.
it's-
That'd be super
Yeah, it's
cool.
fun. They did a Tyler Childers like live concert
In the MetaQuest or Metaverse.
In the metaverse.
Really?
And I was just like sitting up on my bed like, I don't need the laws of man.
Tell me what I ought to do. Yeah, dude, I love Tyler
He's
Childers.
good.
So speaking of that, like the verse thing, like how many? So we know of the universe.
Yeah.
And now we physically have created the metaverse.
Yeah.
How many other universes out there are there that we just haven't been able to comprehend the thought of yet?
Yeah. What if we're in a metaverse?
Yeah. What if our universe is a metaverse and we just don't know it yet?
Yeah. It's just like a whole.
Like we
group
could
of
just
people
be
that got
literally
stuck.
someone else's projection through a VR.
Yeah.
Like that's wild.
And like when we're like going through stuff or not feeling right, it's because they're not using it.
We're idle time. That's like idle time, and that's us actually using our own consciousness to like.
Blows my mind.
Yes.
Easily.
I don't know, man. There's so many like. There's so many ways to just think about like humanity as a whole and consciousness. Like there's so many. I feel like there's so many different routes you could go with it. Like there's the spiritual route. There's just like the I'm here and I don't know why and I don't really care. So I'm here and I'm gonna die one day. But like one thing that's always for certain in all of those thought concepts is death.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that kind of weird? Like
it is, yeah. But I mean, it's gonna happen.
Like I don't know. Like there's always an end and a beginning to everything.
The only thing that's certain, and the only thing that we've never figured out.
Yeah, is
at
death.
the same time.
And what's also, and I feel like this is what messes us up sometimes as humans, is because we are like literally wired, hard engineered to know that everything has a beginning and an end.
Mm-hmm.
Our lives have a beginning and an end.
Everything.
Death is the end of something. But like whenever they talk about these higher forms such as God or Jesus, he's always been and he always will be. And I feel like that's why it's hard for people to grasp onto that concept, just because like
that's crazy.
It's hard to think in terms outside of a timeline, because we're engineered to use time in our everyday lives and every minute. Like time is such an important thing for us, but for someone of such high power, time is of no like
interest. Yeah.
Not interest, but like they aren't held back by time.
Yeah, it's not.
They can operate outside of
yeah.
time. To where like we can't even comprehend the thought of what operating outside of time is. Like we use time for everything. We have a sand time clock right here. Like
30 minutes on the dot.
Yeah, like it's crazy, man. Like time. I feel like there's a lot more to time than just 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
60 seconds in a minute.
And I think
2 + 2 = 4.
Like I think thinking about multiverses and stuff like that is really all we're gonna ever see.
Yeah.
Like, which is wild.
Yeah,
Until we do die.
Why? I just want to know why, like the higher up elite people have the feeling to hide that information from us. Like, unless giving that information to us gives us some type of power gain. Like, that's about the only reason I could come to on why they wouldn't allow us to reach that higher power of thinking or obtain the higher knowledge that they have is because like we would become too powerful. Maybe like we would honestly like start
the world
thinking.
Would probably go insane.
We would start thinking with our consciousness instead of our bodies. Like what I'm saying? Like which that was a crazy. That might not sound like a crazy thing. We think with our consciousness every day, but like on the deeper consciousness level, on like a higher consciousness level thinking.
Have you seen Don't Look Up?
No.
Really? Jennifer Lawrence?
No.
Well, Give
me a little rundown.
Leonardo DiCaprio. It's about like how the world. It was kind of as if it was real time.
Okay.
So it was about how the world's gonna end, and these scientists were telling America the world is gonna end. An asteroid will hit our planet at this time, and it will be catastrophic. We're all gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
And you like TV hosts and
media, the entire media,
news channels, everything were saying like, "Oh, that's so funny!" Like, that's crazy.
We've heard that so many times.
We've heard that so many times. Why do you think this is gonna happen? And they would just make jokes of it, and they were like, we have evidence." And then as soon as they start like getting mad, you're done.
Really?
No more media time for you.
They don't even talk about it because it's serious.
Because you don't want to scare everybody.
No, that's like the #1 thing that the government does not want is mass panic.
Yeah.
Because you can't control mass panic.
Once everyone does really know, and everyone debates that it's probably going to happen, and some people are non-believers and think there's bullcrap.
Just like God and stuff like that.
Everyone just kind of sits with each other, like
just lets it happen
and watches it happen. Like
really.
And I think that's. In reality, I think that's a good description of what our world would do right now.
Really?
Because everyone's just so
fed
up and just. I've loved my time.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like
it's scary to think about because it's kind of like this might happen.
Yeah, and then like at the same time, all of the biblical prophecies that have like been spoken about are like have been fulfilled. Yeah. Like a lot of them have been fulfilled up to
Locust
this point.
in 2020.
Yes, the Red Sea over in I don't know where that is, but that happened as well.
Every time I put my finger up. Every single time I put my finger up,
what's up, brother?
What are you doing, brother?
How's the day going, brother?
Did you watch Theo and... I'll wait for the drink. I was gonna ask you if you watched Theo and Sketch, their podcast.
I did. Dude,
so
he got
good.
Honestly deep. Like, Sketch was like...
I know, he was kind of tearing up.
He almost broke character a few times, which I wanted to see that side of Sketch.
When he was talking about his prayer and how it like really helped.
How it happened.
Yeah.
Like, he literally... I'm a big, I don't want to say believer, but I'm a big... I
love when people talk about their faith.
Not even faith, manifesting.
Yeah.
I believe in the fact that you can manifest things. Like,
yeah. Which is like...
I'm intrigued into
really
the
cool
thought process of that, yeah.
We've really manifested this pod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's
I just have a belief that even if you guys... don't really enjoy it, you'll tell us how to make it more enjoyable.
How to make it better.
And we'll do everything in our power to do that. But while we're doing that, we're just having so much fun.
At the same time,
just enjoying the
blast, just hanging out with each other, just being able, I love you too, man. Just being able to reach out to everybody that we can, that stuff's awesome, man.
Yeah, dude. It's making us closer.
Yeah, and and it's just crazy to me to think that like we're able to be able to just sit down and start a podcast
And talk
like
to you
this.
guys and
Like
talk,
we're
tell you about
so
our thoughts and engaged.
not engaged, but like blessed, I guess is a word. Fortunate. We're very fortunate to be able to even be able to do this for you guys, and like
for sure.
it's just awesome. You know, I think.
It's cool.
What I wanted to bring one more thing up here. We were talking about the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef.
Mm-hmm.
There was another beef that started that my buddy Bailey put me onto that I didn't even know happened, dude.
What?
Quavo and Chris Brown
No way.
made diss tracks on each other.
On Chris Brown, sorry. I'm with Quavo.
He
just lost his...
That's how I was. That's how I was, dude, until I listened to Chris Breezy's diss track.
What's up? Really?
Buddy is not singing. Buddy is rapping.
No way.
Bars. Dropping bars,
I'll have to
too.
listen to it.
You have to listen to it.
Before I give any more info.
And listen, and I know you were just like, yeah, he lost his... I know you were just saying, like, he lost his cousin.
Yeah.
He speaks on that, too. Chris Brown does. Like, not in a bad way.
I thought he was, like, your cousin or something like that.
No, he's like, we all know the cousin was the best out of the trio.
He'd get popped.
Like hyping him up more out of the other two.
Oh.
It was crazy, dude. Like, he gave him his flowers, but shit on the other two Offset members at the same, or the Amigo members. It was wild, dude. He was going crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It was awesome.
But on a note of thanking you guys and keeping us here and keeping us motivated to do this podcast.
Come back every week.
It's a good place to stop this one.
You think so? I think we could start wrapping it up here.
We got probably about 40 minutes on the belt.
Y'all need to let us know about these stickers. We need to start getting them out there, man. I'm literally just gonna start putting them on like telephone posts.
Yeah, same.
like a wanted missing sign.
If you see one, put like your YouTube handle or like your name or something that you've been watching or something like that. That'd be cool. Give yourself a shout out.
That would be cool.
But,
that would be super cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be sweet.
Hope you guys are ready for next episode. Big things are coming.
We got a guest coming.
Big old guest coming.
Love it.
I know. I can't wait. Him or her. That stuff's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. But yeah, like we said, this week's gonna be a little bit shorter. So
we're just testing the waters here. If you don't like this video, tell us.
Yeah, type it in the comments. Type it on.
We'll make them longer.
Yeah, and we're gonna. And I don't know for any of you that are listening to this on Spotify. There is actually a section where you can respond to us on Spotify.
Yeah, and I've created polls on every video.
Yes, you made polls on there. Yeah, yep.
If you guys just want to interact with those, that would really benefit us and keep the pod going for sure. So, thank you guys, and
thanks
we'll
for
see
watching.
you later.
See you next week.